Welcome to this presentation by Browne Digital. So our team is made up of 5 people. You've got myself, Rob, Sammy, Muez and Hytham. We're a construction firm and we're trying to pave the way into digital innovations. We chose to use the Power Platform for tackling Challenge 1, primarily the Power Apps suite. This makes easy app creation, lots of cross-platform functionality and integration with other tools such as Power BI. To develop the apps, we used an iterative agile design approach, and the application was split into unique sections for each of the team members to work on, and we kept on coming back together to bring our parts of the apps together. So you can see here on the left a few of our iterations as we went through for the various bits of the application. We pulled this together into a final app, and you can see that here, and in the next screen we have a walkthrough. So to tackle this, we have task allocation on the left, so you can create new tasks, you can give it a name, you can allocate it a type such as safety or quality or environment, and you can add a description so it's easy to know what you need to do with this task. Under each of these we can add questions. So these are very malleable, so you can define to the user what you want their input to be, whether it's in text, numbers, dates, drop downs, or as date types. So you can see here a user going through filling out each of the questions. So this is a back office application, so this would be set up at the start. You can set up unique tasks and questions for the user to fill out in the future. In addition here, so that you can allocate which ones have to go in specific orders, you can change the order that the questions are asked. Now we need to allocate the tasks. So we can select on the person, that gets pulled through, we can filter for them, and we can add tasks. This pulls through from our current WES structure. We can choose the task that we need to do, what the priority is, and then based on the duration that's assigned to each of those questions, we can calculate either the end date or the start date. Then if we go into one of these, you can see it populates the list of questions. We can complete this. It adds in the actual date of completion of that question, and this drives the planned baseline is driven from before, and then the actual drives the forecast going forwards. And you can see as it goes through, it progresses the forecast as we go through. So now that we've got these completed, we can pull these through into our Power BI dashboard. So from here you can see our baseline forecast completion dates and our actual completion dates. So you can see here the spread of them. You can also drive data into these pie charts, such as how many of each task is being completed, what questions and what answers we're getting back through them. This is all filterable by the WS and by date. So one of the benefits of us doing this over the last 2 days is actually we're going to take this app and replace our proprietary inspection application that's out of date and not really fit for purpose anymore. So with very minimal changes, we can fully integrate this application into our current suite of applications that we've developed here. And this application was designed to be used by both office staff and mobile staff out on site. So when considering user experience, we've ensured that only essential icons are and displays are visible to the user. The app is customizable to a range of solutions. So as you can see, the question sets, you can define what the user has to input, and where possible, we've used drop downs for quicker data entry, especially on mobile for mobile users. Controls are only enabled when required, so this guides the user through the process. And when you're allocating a task to a person, this does a check and gives the user a notification that they have multiple tasks. So it won't allow multiple tasks to be allocated to a single person. We didn't consider working days when designing this, as in our construction we're running 7 days a week. But in the future, we would probably add the ability to assign a task as a weekdays only task, and this would avoid public holidays. To do this, we would integrate with an SQL date table, and this holds flags for weekends and public holidays. From this, we would drive an SQL view that would drive the task forecasting based on the SQL dates table and this integration. So taking this further, and where we'll take this over the next period, we'll add forecast prediction using our previous past performances on each of our tasks and the question sets. And we would also add stored procedures to the SQL database to generate and automatically conduct resource loading across the platform and for each of the users. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. I hope you enjoyed looking through the application, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you. Bye.